Hello, Spinning94 here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. But first of all, I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas. So yeah, at the time of this recording, it's a couple of days before Christmas, and this is probably one of the last battles I'm going to get uploaded before Christmas. But hey, I'm doing a stream on the 28th, so if you want to battle us, come and see us then. Anyway, Iceberg, aka Spy the Wolf, who versed me a long time ago, challenged me to another battle on my stream, and I thought, you know what the hell, why not? So this is a UU battle, and basically, it was a pretty good one. As I say, we had a talk after... quick little talk afterwards about his team and my team and all that, and say this team's getting better, and you know, we're starting to get the dynamic down. So Polygon comes in, and I'm thinking, okay, is this going to be Scarfed? If it is Scarfed, I can live cover I'm a Assault Vest. So obviously I'm going to switch out using Volt Switch and go into Mellow here as my special defensive wall, as of course the Ice Beam does hit me up, but that's not going to do too much to Mellow, and thankfully don't really need to worry about that too much. So, goes for the Ice Beam again, which I thought was a strange play, but hey ho, probably trying to get the freeze as I go for the Moonblast, and unfortunately I still don't kill this thing, but I do manage to get the special attack drop, and that is a really good thing, as you're about to see here, as I'm of course going to get some lefties recovery, and he does finally go for Tri Attack, and that doesn't hurt nearly as much as it could have. I mean, I don't know if this thing had adaptability, but adaptability, or choice specs or whatever in this thing, adaptability choice specs is the way to go for this thing, because that adaptability will destroy teams, or you can even go Life Orb if you really want to get some damage in. So he goes into his Infernape, and Infernapes are terrifying because the people do run mixed ones, and I wasn't quite sure how to deal with it, so I thought Donphan could have been the best bet, as he does go for a Flare Blitz. It's a good job I didn't switch into Registeel, and of course he's going to take some recoil damage, I'm going to get some lefties recovery. So it does about a quarter of my health, but I'm still looking pretty solid after that. He does go for the close combat, as he probably does predict me to switch him. He does predict me to predict him to switch out if you get what to go for. So I do for a poison jab here, because that would have done damage to pretty much anything that wanted to enter. And I do get the poison hacks, which is good for me, so that thing's definitely going to get whittled down. Would have further obviously paralyze on this thing, but hey, what you going to do? As next turn I'm just going to go for an Earthquake, just in case he does want to switch out into anything. And unfortunately Donphan took a lot of damage there, and I could have handled that a lot better, as I just go for the knockoff, which is going to kill either way, and just in case he wanted to switch. I don't think the crit mattered, and even if it did, I think Poison would have took him out next turn. So it knocks off an Amulet Coin, which is definitely not a competitive item. So Iceberg, you might want to check your items before you go into battle, mate. So he brings in the Snorlax here, and he does another good move. Hits me with a Seed Bomb, which still doesn't kill me, as I'm going straight to the Roars. I thought this thing might want to set up curses and that. My god, if these things set up curses, they're bloody terrifying. So in comes Charizard here. I'm thinking, hell, well, Dolphin's already pretty much dead, so there's no point switching out, so I want to see what this thing does. So in UU, normal Charizard's UU now, so of course it's not going to Mega Evolve, as he does go for Heat Wave and finishes me off, and he does reveal Life Orb. So I go to Mellow here, and this is quite an interesting part of the battle. So he goes for Heat Wave again, and I'm just going to go for the Synthesis to get some health up, and I do get burnt, which is of course not good for me. So Life Orb damage is going to kick in again as I go for Synthesis. So I'm looking at a pretty good health here, and I of course need to heal again and get rid of this burn. So I either go, I can't remember if I go for the health or go for the getting rid of the burn. So I get hit with a Heat Wave again, and I believe I go for some healing and, you know, more Life Orb damage. I go for the Aromatherapy, sorry, to get rid of the burn and, you know, get some lefties damage. Lefties heal, not damage. What the heck are you on about, Spinder? So of course I'm going to get some more lefties recovery as he goes for Heat Wave again, but I avoid the attack and go for Synthesis. So I am at a really good chunk of health here, and this thing, you know, is still quite a threat. So basically, with me back up at full health, I end up going for the Toxic this turn, as he goes to set up Sunny Day. So Solar Power plus, you know, Stab plus Heat Wave plus Under the Sun is utterly terrifying at first thought. But then I remembered, there's no point switching out, because I have them, of course I have Synthesis on this thing instead of Wish as my heal. And when Synthesis is in the Sun, I heal for 3/4 instead of half, which I didn't realise. At the time, I was wondering why I seemed to recover a lot of health, and look at this! Recover for the health, I recover basically all my health back in one go. So, obviously, I'm not going anywhere. You can hit me all you like, the worst you're going to do is a burn, so my god, this Charizard could have been the biggest threat in the world to my team, but Mellow just bulks it out. No wonder these things are so popular in UU. You could probably even get away with running one of these in OU if Sylveon wasn't the better set. I mean, maybe if Sylveon gets banned or something like that, we'll see Flux take over, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So he goes into Snorlax here. I'm not quite sure what to expect from this thing, as it just has a quick core of all things and goes for a Body Slam. So that's quite interesting. Make up for the slow speed with Quick Claw and go for the Body Slam. So I do get the Toxic on this thing. I'm thinking, thank God it's not an immunity one. I had to take the risk at this point because I didn't really want to swap into anything, as I do get the poison. But unfortunately this still could be a rest set, so of course I'm going to have to switch out and go into my Registeel. And of course, at this point I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get some rocks up and all that good stuff. And I get body slammed, and of course he gets the bloody paralyzed. So it's like, oh, god damn it. I know it's 30% chance to happen, but it's still goddamn typical. So the sunlight goes away, I don't have to worry about those fire moves anymore, as Samson's going to start hopefully setting up. But this thing does have Earthquake, and I take that rather well considering it's a super effective hit, and I'm just going to get the Stealth Rocks up, because Stealth Rocks, even late game, is always going to help, as the poison's going to start whittling this thing down. So I decide to withdraw again, predicting the Earthquake to happen again, and I believe I get the predict here. Yep, I do get the predict actually. So at this point, pretty whittled down, even if it wants to go for a rest. I don't think it's going to appreciate a Thunderbolt, even though Snorlax is a special defensive beast, but obviously not at that range. So he goes into Hydreigon here, and I can't touch Hydreigon. This set can not really do much to Hydreigon at all, which is a shame, so I just decide to Volt Switch out and basically go into my Florges here, because Florges is going to be able to take pretty much whatever attack with this thing. I mean, it is a pretty obvious switch out, so I did fear the Flash Cannon. So Dark Pulse happens here, obviously not going to do too much to Mellow, as I believe he predicted me to either heal up or go for, basically, either predicted me to heal up or go for the flinch, as I do get Dark Pulse again, and I'm just going to go straight for a Moonblast, and that thing's not going to lift 4 times effective damage. And the Fairy type, there we go, I've been holding that in over recording. Oh, sorry, this cold refuses to budge. So, Mellow's done a pretty good job here, as Arcanine's going to come out. This is my opponent's final Pokemon, so Stealth Rock damage, get rid of it at quarter, which is good, and the Arcanine goes for Retaliate. So yeah, I didn't know this thing could get Retaliate actually, and that's going to do pretty much a load of damage to whatever wanted to switch in. So of course I'm going to go into my Sharpedo. I'm going to protect this, trying to get the speed boost up, and this thing goes for Retaliate again, so I'm predicting this is probably a Banded or Scarf set, since it seems to be locked into the same move, as I'm going to evolve into Mega Sharpedo just to finish off this match. So Mega Sharpedo will do great damage here. So I'll go for the Waterfall. Thankfully it's not Scarfed, probably Banded, and of course I'm going to get rid of that thing for good. So thank you for tuning in to another Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle, and of course remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And of course this is Spinning94, wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Goodbye guys.